The following is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Let us remind you, ladies and gentlemen, that CM Punk is not the WWE Champion. This past Monday on Raw, CM Punk stole the title from The Rock. CM Punk cannot get over the fact that he's no longer champion. Listen, he had a great run, the 6th longest in history, 434 days, but it's over.
Come on, Colt, great run? It was a legendary run.
But that doesn't give Punk any right to walk out here with the WWE title when it doesn't belong to him.
To play devil's advocate, in Punk's mind, the WWE Championship was stolen from him, and he's merely reclaiming possession.
Somebody explain to me why, as Punk says, Rock winning was grand larceny. Explain to me how The Rock stole the WWE Championship.
Well, according to Punk's line of thinking, Punk had Rock beat at the Royal Rumble. Then the match was restarted, only for Punk to lose in said restart.
Restarted after the Shield got involved, which was against the rules that were laid out.
Due in large part to your snitching, I might add. And you know what they say about snitches? Nobody saw anything, yet Punk wasn't taken for his word in that crucial moment. I'd call that explanation enough. One of the greatest champions of all time.
Whatever.
Whatever? That's what CM Punk's so mad about. That right there. Whatever. Show him some respect.
He's not even the champion anymore.
Well, Punk believes he should still be champion. He has a legitimate argument for that belief. But we're talking about respect, which Punk has more than earned at this point.
Now a man whose argument for being the champ actually is legitimate, the people's champion, the real WWE champion, The Rock.
The most electrifying man in all of entertainment, hell-bent on delivering the ass-kicking of a lifetime to the best in the world.
The Rock is as driven tonight as we've ever seen him. The Brahma Bull, a man on a mission to get what was actually stolen from him, the WWE Championship.
Unfortunately for CM Punk, the...
Introducing the challenger from Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk! And his opponent from Miami, Florida, weighing in at 265 pounds, the WWE Champion, The Rock!
Punk jaw-jacking with the official about handling his title. And here we go, an electric big fight feel in the air tonight in New Orleans. The Rock defending his WWE Championship against CM Punk, who's fully deluded himself into believing that he's still the WWE Champion.
I'd say Punk has a fairly solid argument here as both the real WWE Champion and the People's Champion.
Well, The Rock says Punk's got the ass-kicking of a lifetime coming here, and that's a lot more believable than anything Punk's got to say. And Paul Heyman ringside, you just know the wheels are turning in his devious brain.
Hey, now, Paul Heyman's a brilliant manager. You could like him, you could dislike him. It doesn't matter. His success speaks for itself.
Well, Punk's been Heyman's meal ticket for a long time, and Heyman realizes the payday that is going to come in WrestleMania if Punk can pull off the win tonight.
Look, Heyman brings a lot more to the table than you're seeing. He's the only manager to manage 3 straight world champions. He's the visionary that brought the ECW brand to wrestling. Paul has developed into one of the greatest managers of all time. Some intimidation tactics from CM Punk.
Oh, look at this. And I'm sure CM Punk has the perfect game plan in mind tonight, as the odds are from the top. Elbow drop.
Came down like a lead balloon.
Beautiful. Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Rock defeated Punk for the elbows to the face, right on the point of the elbow. Flipped it up. What's next? Targeting the throat there. The champion into the pin. Punk powers out, still going strong.
Don't know how he can't get more than a 1 count at this point.
Calculating the next move here. Running power slam. And a well-timed counter.
Face first.
Setting up.
It's locked in. The Koji clutch.
Submission. Fighting to escape, and he gets out of the hole, but some damage was certainly done there.
And a stomp to the gut.
And he evades sudden, swift, and brutal impact.
Carrying the opposition. What's the thought here?
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Managing to evade a precarious position there.
Face first. Setting up on a Koji clutch lock.
Power versus power as this submission hold goes on. But The Rock gets out. Punk sidesteps out of that.
And one thing the champion never normally has to worry about is getting disqualified. No matter how much Punk infuriates him, The Rock has somehow got to stay within the rules.
And that has likely been leading to a less aggressive Rock, Corey. I think Punk has played his card beautifully, and the stipulation has taken Rock out of his game plan.
Well, this title means so much to The Rock that he doesn't want to do anything to lose the title. But by trying not to lose it, you can lose it.
Yeah, it puts The Rock more into a defensive style, and that's not going to win this match. And Punk wants more from his...
Watch out!
Crossbody from the top. Someone knows that if they want to hold gold at the end of the night, they have to pull out all...
From way up, diving double axe handle.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Oh, my God. Trying arm bar. Triangles in. Will it get countered? Yes. Not letting the submission attempt do any more damage here. And he stonewalls The Rock.
Such a clash of...
No signs of either combatant backing down. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Oh, this exchange is whipping this capacity crowd into a frenzy. Neither competitor shows any signs of letting up or slowing down here.
Both absolutely drained, but both refusing to give up. This is a war of attrition with neither superstar wanting to be the one who surrenders. Pretty drop kick.
Rock so powerful, spine buster. And as a wise man once said that...
The Rock with the most electrifying move in all of entertainment.
People's elbow connects.
Chance to retain here. The champ might have put this one to bed.
Two. What? Only two?
How badly do you want to be a champion? Classic Rock, as arrogant as you like, but so devastating.
And it remains important to remember, Punk's been a guy who had a 434-day reign as champion. Rock has not been in the ring a ton over the past number of months, so CM Punk wants to take advantage of that.
That is such a good point. There is a callus that grows in a wrestler's body when they've been grinding day in and day out. Punk right now has a greater comfort with everything that can happen in the ring. But for The Rock, everything comes with a little extra sting, a little extra discomfort. And you can practically taste the venom, taste the bitterness and disdain between Punk and Rock with every blow. Back and forth, both men refusing to stay down. Both men refusing to let the other get the better of him. This is unbelievable what we're seeing. Punk, knee in the corner.
Oh, what a clothesline after the knee to the face. Top rope, elbow drop from the top rope. Wasting no time, shoulders are down. Ah, close call makes the champ nervous.
Obviously still has some fight left. And this right here, this is what we expect when the best in the world go.
Punk pounding away. Now he's going to go up to the top rope. What on earth does CM Punk got planned here?
Punk looking to go for broke. Underhooks both arms. Here we go from the very top turnbuckle. The plunge. Could that be enough to gain the title? The Rock goes flying.
Headed out to ringside now. What does he have planned? Setting up for something here. Bang! Meeting the steel!
That was a vicious landing. I don't think there's any coming back from that.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
And Punk just continuing to ensure The Rock is unable to electrify anyone or anything as this match continues.
From the top. You gotta be kidding me! Putting it all on the line and coming up big with a breathtaking move.
The Rock saw that one coming. He's finally able to get the reins on this one.
That might be what gets Rock out of jeopardy. A warning and a challenge from The Rock.
He left himself wide open. Big mistake.
The Rock hoping to head this attack off at the pass.
Yeah, Punk's really doing everything he can right now to outmaneuver and outpace The Rock, and it's working.
Setting The Rock up.
Pile driver. Good God. Running knee. What a way to shatter an arm.
Mercilessly attacking the ankle, stretching the tendons and ligaments.
So much torque on the knee and ankle.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Smothering offense from Punk here.
And he manages to escape just in the nick of time.
Both competitors showing they've studied the other's playbooks to the T.
Boom! Shoulders are down. To retain. Kicks out. He still has life.
Those championship dreams stay alive a little longer as this classic continues.
And that was some vicious DDT we just saw.
What an axe handle.
Spin kick to the midsection.
Watch the quickness on this. Whipped over in a snap.
Cover. for the title. I thought the champ had it.
Holding on. What is it going to take? How much longer can this go on?
Up fast.
Spinebuster.
This is the kind of stuff you can pull off when you're descended from great. The Rock.
Uh-oh. Oh, he flips that around.
Oh, man.
I can see up to the rafters, and there's not a single person sitting.
What you doing here, Corey?
The colossal clutch. CM Punk on the verge.
Slipped right underneath, and just like that, he's out of the hold.
He's trying again.
Rock bottom. Shamelessly ripping off the champ.
And now Punk unloading, realizes the opportunity to win the WWE title is there. Look at Heyman with the official.
Distracted the official, and the official inadvertently blindsided, followed by GTS to the Rock.
Punk is going to Mania.
But there's no official, guys.
I mean, you could have counted to 20 already. CM Punk had this match won, but with the ref down, it simply doesn't count.
Heyman is beside himself, trying to get the official into the ring. He understands that Punk had the title won.
Well, CM Punk wasting no time to try and keep up this offense on the Rock. The Rock groggy, but fighting his way out of that second attempt with a spine buster.
Listen to this place erupt.
The People's Elbow from The Rock. And now to retain his championship. And Punk's still in it.
Oh, second referee gets there, just not quick enough for The Rock to secure victory. And the WWE Championship still hangs in the balance. Both competitors looking absolutely fried at this point. Who can dig deeper? Oh, no.
Oh, the referee may have rolled his ankle underneath the body of Punk, and Punk now with a kick right to the face.
Huge roundhouse kick to the temple, and the second referee now looks down and perhaps out too.
We need another official yet again.
CM Punk cannot believe what is going on in this matchup.
And Heyman gonna hand the Rock's championship to Punk.
Smart decision, trying to take advantage of the situation. The officials are down. Heyman has the Rock trapped.
Oh, Rock ducking out of the way just in time. Heyman almost gets blasted, but the Rock put down with the gold to the skull.
CM Punk just tattooed The Rock with his own championship. This has got to be the end.
There is no low CM Punk won't stoop to. Blatant cheating, and the numbers game has just gotten to The Rock once again.
And followed by a bulldog headlock.
Now with the cover.
That's got to be it.
No, a 2 count.
I am in shock. What's it going to take to keep this guy down? Suplex lands. Quick counter there.
Ooh, one step ahead there. Getting carried to a vulnerable position here.
Good night, GTS. The challenger might have what it takes to win this.
Oh my goodness. Punk wins. Punk just beat The Rock for the WWE Championship.
This match and the new WWE Champion, CM
Honestly, the fact that Punk just beat The Rock here, we're never going to hear the end of it. Punk can't just be humble or gracious about the fact that he won here.
A long time ago, CM Punk was forced to make a choice between hypocritical humility and honest arrogance. He chose honest arrogance, and once again, standing tall with his precious WWE Championship, CM Punk is vindicated in making that choice.
The Beast incarnate Brock Lesnar, ready to face down Punk.
Being accompanied to the ring by Paul Heyman from Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 286 pounds, Brock Lesnar!
Flanked by his devious representative Paul Heyman, the Beast incarnate is a three-time WWE Champion. The 2000 Cup.
Gentlemen, it is time.
Yeah, but whose time is it, Wade?
Well, we're about to find out, because this is one of the most highly anticipated matches that I can remember in the history of WWE.
This is one of those matches, guys, where you're just proud to be here to watch it.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
You know, CM Punk, when you see him in the locker room, he's always that guy that likes a joke.
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the Beast, that he can take Lesnar on no problem, that he can thrive without Heyman in his corner. This match is Punk's chance to prove that, to show he still is the best in the world.
Dribbling the opponent's head like a basketball.
Inciting words from Paul Heyman as CM Punk recently, quote, "Here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world."
Well, the paradox here is that I firmly believe when Punk and Heyman are aligned, CM Punk is indeed the best in the world. But right now, that title belongs to Brock Lesnar. And you know what gives him that slight edge? Having the greatest mind in sports entertainment standing in his corner.
You have to be in peak physical condition to pull off a move with that much weight behind it.
It's a classic for a reason. The versatile and deadly table.
Neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
Punk has spent his entire WWE career with the striking and submission edge over his opponents due to his MMA training. Tonight, that will not be the case.
That's an understatement, Wade. Punk is a top-tier practitioner of MMA, but Brock Lesnar has ruled the MMA world, held the top title in that industry. He's at a level that nobody in WWE can reach.
And even with Lesnar underestimating Punk, saying his opponent is taking MMA classes for beginners at his local gym, it's going to be very difficult for Punk to land strikes or lock-in submissions on the Beast tonight. Size, weight, MMA expertise. What advantage doesn't Brock Lesnar have over CM Punk?
Oh, please don't tell Brock I said this, but wit and guile. Punk can be tricky. He can be elusive. He needs to outsmart Brock and keep the Beast guessing all match long.
Caught in a bad spot. Oh, and sling it into the apron.
I truly believe that if CM Punk wants to stand a chance tonight, he needs to remove all focus from Paul Heyman and concentrate squarely on Brock Lesnar.
That's easier said than done, Wade. Punk had Paul Heyman out of his focus at Money in the Bank. He told Heyman he wanted to go it alone. And that night ended with Heyman pushing the ladder over right as Punk was about to grab the briefcase. Lesnar saw it coming. And what need is there to go looking under the apron like this?
Of course we keep backs under the ring, in case a pickup game breaks out.
And Lesnar making his way back to the ring.
Blast off!
Stopping all that nonsense right now. Punk dodges out in time. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the Beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this. Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at his disposal. Brock Lesnar can now use his inhuman strength to swing a steel chair at CM Punk or throw Punk through it from the top. Good Lord, taking flight. Adrenaline can make you do crazy things. Exhibit A right there. Sit straight into the barricade.
Just bounced off that ring post. Now really focusing in on attacking that leg.
Jeez.
Makes it incredibly difficult to walk.
Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can bet that Lesnar is laser focused on getting revenge sooner rather than later. Boom!
Right on target. And Lesnar can't stop any offense coming his way.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination. Up to the body with the chair.
He'll make his way to the ring.
Good night. This is certainly an effective use of a foreign object, letting out every ounce of frustration and rage and then some.
Picked up and being carried around now. And a spinning sit-out powerbomb. And the action is getting a little too close for comfort here. Got them off their feet here.
Powerbomb.
And CM Punk is in control.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Sliding back into the ring.
Oh, I don't care who you are. Getting hit with a shovel definitely hurts.
Totally helpless at the moment.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
This could be it. He could win it all here. Punk powers out, still going strong.
Amazing.
A razor-sharp chop there. Quick maneuvering, managing to avoid that bit of offense.
He's headed out to the ringside area.
Going for the classics and grabbing a steel chair.
Looks like he's got something in mind for ringside here. Back in the ring.
God Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair and able to...
Brock Lesnar, the beast, unleashed.
What's he got planned for him?
Oh, clothesline.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality. Oh, that punch!
Fire with a straight shot there, answering back. He counters with a great reversal.
This is more like a barroom brawl between these two.
Neither competitor is backing down.
Back and forth, neither one giving up any ground. Oh.
What impressive determination from both competitors, keeping at each other no matter what.
And to be in deep waters like this against Brock Lesnar.
And now it's Lesnar with a late pin. He got the shoulder up in time.
It might be stubbornness or it might be lunacy, but he is refusing to stay down here.
Not a good spot to be in. And now a third massive powerbomb. Caught that and reversed it.
Brace for impact. Here it comes. The Beast incarnate with it. That's a 5 coming through.
Brock could take this one.
2. What a kick out. I don't believe it.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And Lesnar is furious right now. Kicking out of that may have been a poor decision. Fighting the Beast back. Got him where he wants him.
Up and
Beautiful Falcon Arrow. The ferocity we have witnessed here tonight. The determination. Punk and Lesnar are having a battle. No, a war for the ages.
oh, steel chairs aren't supposed to bend that way.
Climbing to the top rope here.
From the top rope.
Off the mark with that one.
That mistake might have cost them the entire match.
A high risk that was not worth it at all. Oh, look at this. Out to the apron.
Oh, my goodness.
Are you kidding me? On the apron.
The hardest part of the ring.
I think this whole place is shaking right now.
They're literally tearing down the house. Hey, leave our table out of this.
Now they're clearing it off, preparing for something dangerous. Oh, it suddenly got a lot more dangerous over here.
Counter by CM Punk. Here he comes, sliding back into the ring. He's looking to go high risk from the top rope.
From the top!
All the way to the outside.
Like a heat-seeking missile right on target.
And just as destructive. He's setting this table up, and guys, someone's about to have a really bad night. And now Brock is going to bring the fight back inside the ring.
Sent flying hard into the corner.
Brock Lesnar now.
His poor opponent helpless in the corner, and the Beast is feasting.
But punch their way out with a punch. a scramble in the corner now. CM Punk climbing the ropes, cooking up something, looking for something big here to put this one away. Oh my! The plunge!
And Lesnar is out.
Punk scaling the turnbuckles.
Perched up top. A diving knee drop. Fortune favors the bold. These risks could be a winning strategy.
From the heavens!
Oh, knee to the jaw. Just putting their body in danger time and time again. Beautiful neck breaker after the float over.
That was pretty.
This
Triangle armbar, submission hold in. He's in excruciating pain. Brock looking against the hold, trying to break out. Oh, look at this. The pin. It's all or nothing time. That's it. Brock Lesnar has beaten CM Punk.
The winner of this match,
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the man who betrayed him, Paul Heyman. But having to go through Brock Lesnar to do it is no simple task.
But Punk says he's not afraid of the beast. That he can take Lesnar on and throwing close to the wind.
Like a heat-seeking missile, hit the target right on the mark.
Pummeling their opponent with elbows. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ environment favors the beast, but I think this stipulation may just be the saving grace for CM Punk this evening. If Punk can grab a hold of something at ringside, it can be an equalizer.
I will concede that if Punk can somehow keep Brock from using weapons while wielding one of his own, he will have the advantage. But consider this, Brock Lesnar now has illegal holds at
Flying!
And he's procured some backup now. Fantastic managerial skills on his part. Something CM Punk must do tonight is bring the ferocity. Brock Lesnar is a vicious, unfeeling competitor. Punk has to be the same.
Well, the emotions involved in this match will help with that. You can tell this is a more intense CM Punk. Punk is more focused and vindictive than we've seen before.
got him in the corner now.
Gets the reversal. What a counter. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena, and he goes for the pin. Punk powers out, still going strong.
That was not even close to keeping them down. Down on the crown, all that weight compacting the spine.
He connects with a counter.
Oh, what an axe handle. Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
Wrestling 101. If you can't stand, you can't fight. Going for the legs, going right after the base.
And now he's headed out of the ring. Punk peppering his opponent with attacks. Uranagi.
Not sure what he's thinking, letting go here. Going outside. What's he got planned here? Calf kick. Finds the mark.
And somehow this fight has found its way right into our laps. Oh, God. Tossed into those massive steel steps. Absolutely no give there. Oh, my gosh. What impact.
Ooh, what a damaging blow. Heyman can't find any reprieve right now.
Somehow Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Driven into the barricade.
running right into the barricade.
Climbing up those ropes now.
Take off. Oh, man, he landed rough there.
Punk dodges out in time.
Brock Lesnar looking for the submission.
Rolling into the Kimura lock. Submission. Will he tap?
He doesn't have much time before his arm snaps. Great job fighting out. He is looking to do some serious harm.
Absolutely no telling what's underneath the ring tonight.
He's got one thing on his mind with that chair, and it has nothing to do with lounging.
Got quite the knee there.
Looking to apply an agonizing armbar stretch.
With an armbar.
Lesnar on the wrong side of that exchange.
Gut punch.
Oh, what a stiff blow.
And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition. And Punk making his way back to the ring. And this one could be moving to ringside. Oh, God. That might have punctured something. Swinging that damn steel chair without a care in the world.
So much disdain with each of these shots. Something about this is starting to feel way more personal. This is beyond personal now. This is about putting the competition out of action.
Oh, that could displace an entire arm.
And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
The arm getting pummeled. And Brock puts a stop to that. Lesnar showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in.
Yeah, Lesnar getting some newly determined focus.
Watching, waiting, and we know exactly what...
Up high, all the way down to the floor.
You risk it all, and this is the cost. We might have to end this right here. Ooh!
And he throws the opposition back into the ring.
Check out the springboard.
Incredible springboard right there.
Going to the top rope. What's his plan?
Oh, yeah, from the top. A bit of a miscalculation on that attempt.
And that miscalculation could be the deciding factor in this match.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
And he's into the pin. And only gets a 1 count.
No time to waste being shocked. You've got to maintain pressure. Perched up top.
Knee drop.
Such forceful velocity behind every one of Lesnar's attacks. Sweeping the leg to get out of that. Lesnar's vulnerable, and Punk knows it. Retaliated with a head-turning clothesline.
Oh, my God, absolutely sent flying.
I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
Leaning on the turnbuckle here.
Knee to the jaw, opponent groggy, and now opponent drop with a clothesline.
Perched up top.
Oh, a malfunction at the junction.
CM Punk headed to the top rope. Look out. Running knee drop.
Back up top.
Look out.
And nobody home on that one. What's this? He's going back up again. Stalking from above.
Here we go.
Attempting high-risk move after high...
About to be locked in. Here we go, guys.
Exhibiting a crazy amount of strength. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it. It knew what was coming there. Guys, this is the no disqualification match. Punk looking to put it away with a GTS to Lesnar. Lesnar's down. Cover by Punk. And Heyman now gets involved. Remember, no disqualification.
Well, Heyman's already betrayed Punk once recently. Now he does it again, breaking up a sure victory for CM Punk. And now Punk has lost the plot.
Heyman looks like he's about to soil himself. It's about self-preservation for Heyman.
Self-preservation is easy when you have the Beast incarnate backing you up.
Went for the F5, but what a counter by Punk into a DDT. Cover now for the win over Lesnar and a kick out.
A late kick out, and Paul Heyman can't believe it, but now straight into the Anaconda Vice grip.
Punk squeezing with all of his might, trying to put down the Beast. And Heyman again.
Well, just when it looked like a tap-out was imminent from Brock Lesnar, Heyman involved in proceedings and gets peppered with a shot from CM Punk.
And Punk now finally taking his frustrations out on Heyman with the Anaconda Vice and Brock with a chair.
Well, Paul Heyman paying dividends right there for Brock Lesnar. The distraction enough to give the Beast the impetus to take control once again with that chair.
Not done yet.
Lesnar won't be done until Punk is completely destroyed.
And it looks like that moment is imminent, Corey.
Punk up on Lesnar's shoulders. Brock Lesnar marching around the ring. Oh, it delivers an F5 out of the chair. And this is just the worst position Punk can be in.
Well, it just goes to show you never turn your back on the Beast incarnate. Lesnar looking to inflict a little more agony. The Brock lock is in.
Lesnar with the win.
The winner of this match, Brock Lesnar!
CM Punk asked for this. Punk wanted to take on his former best friend, Paul Heyman, and his new partner, Brock Lesnar. But if you ask me, Punk let emotions blind him here.
Yeah, it's all about vengeance for Punk against the
Perched up top.
a diving knee drop. Oh, he saw it coming. Inciting words from Paul Heyman to CM Punk recently. Quote, here's the harshest truth of them all. I betrayed you because without Paul Heyman, CM Punk is not the best in the world.
From the top.
He fails to connect. Closed fist connects.
Looking like a game of tit for tat now. Bam! And this match is swiftly turning into a knockdown, drag-out affair. Blow after blow, test of endurance at this point. Oh! Barely anything left, but still slugging away.
Boom. Each exchange just sapping the energy from these two.
Just
Both superstars just unloading, putting it all on the line.
putting an exclamation point on the end of that exchange. Corey, I know earlier tonight you said a no DQ, risking it all here.
Taking a flight to nowhere.
Looked to become a highlight reel. Instead, just became a cautionary tale.
Paying the price tremendously now. Punk wasting no motion on the counter. And gets tossed back into the mat.
Oh, what an axe handle.
Not a position the Beast Incarnate is used to. The damage starting to pile up, courtesy of CM Punk.
Take off.
Oh, huge miss right there.
The Beast cinching it in.
Kimura lock! Kimura lock! It's in! Will he tap? Will he tap?
CM Punk on the...
Hey, look at this! Kimura lock! Nowhere to go but perhaps... Oh, my God! They broke out of it! And we just saw some serious offense. Something to note tonight, Brock Lesnar is dominant but beatable. He lost his return match after a decade away to John Cena. He lost to Triple H at WrestleMania earlier this year.
Well, not to disparage the game, but Triple H only won 1 of 3 matches against Brock over the last year. And as for Cena, you can...
Up high!
Crossbody from the top!
And CM Punk is leaving no breathing. Room here.
At the moment, Brock has no answer for Punk's raw determination.
And now trying all he can to fight out of this predicament.
He is looking to do some serious harm.
Getting sent to the turnbuckles.
And the momentum's clearly against Brock now.
Somehow, Punk has Brock Lesnar on the back foot here.
Testing the limits of that leg here. And guys, Punk might have this. He's got victory in his sights with Brock in this condition. Ooh. Heads outside the ring.
And no countouts means he can take his time.
And he gets set back into the ring. He's making his way to ringside now. Jumping neck breaker. Ouch. And Punk is really putting the pressure on.
Yeah, Punk's wearing down Lesnar with intense precision here.
Not looking good. In this position. Driven onto the steel.
That's gotta end things. How can anyone move after that?
Bang! Crucial counter there. And now thrown back into the ring.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Double leg takedown. Gonna stack them up here. Look at pin. Hold it over. Reverses it. Shoulders down. Kicking out in time.
I didn't think we'd see a kick out there.
Punk never saw that coming. Momentum isn't completely out of Brock's side just yet.
Yeah, and he's going to use this window of opportunity before it closes.
Lifted and completely helpless here.
Hard landing.
Everything working against Lesnar now.
I must give credit. Catching Brock like this is an incredible challenge. Incoming.
Again, Punk is headed out of the ring.
He's adding even more tension to this match by adding the table into the mix. Setting up the table here. Who knows what he has planned?
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Uh-oh, Punk taking a look under the ring apron now.
That shovel's going to cause extreme amounts of damage.
Momentum is really on Punk's side.
Punk is proving hard to deal with. Full Nelson, locked in but getting broken.
Oh, right to the back of the neck. And he's finally found an answer to this offensive storm.
Punk could be turning his fortunes around. And he finds a way to elude that attack.
He's got devious intentions for sure.
That's an understatement.
From the heavens.
And completely missed the mark.
Good God, just a disgusting thud heard here at ringside.
Not so fast. Hurricanrana. Brock here now. Not used to being without the momentum.
But I doubt there's any panic seeping into Brock's mind.
Averts disaster with an elbow in the midsection.
Wow, incredible hurricanrana.
Carried in a jeopardizing position here. Taps over the steps. You gotta be kidding me.
You heard the thud on the steps. I guarantee that was the sound of bones shattering.
Setting up that table. No doubt he has dangerous, painful intentions in mind here. Well-placed elbow fights that off.
And he gets delivered back into the ring. Lesnar scales all the way up top.
From the top.
Oh, he lands hard.
Overwhelming offense now from Punk.
Punk is determined right now. Able to steer clear of danger there. Lesnar timed that just right. And averting damage there. Punk now locks in that double under. Looking to power their opponent up, but not strong enough.
Into a backdrop. Lesnar showing how much punishment he can withstand before getting his own offense in. Going for the pin for the win. Wow.
CM Punk with a quick movement. Uranagi connects. He's not done there. He's locked in the Anaconda vice grip.
You can tell that's locked in. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Getting put against the turnbuckles.
Wrenching away on the arm there. Takes their breath out. Effective counter.
Punk now just wailing away on his opponents and dragging them up on the turnbuckles. This will not be pretty. As CM Punk goes. The plunge! That could end Brock's night. God, Lord, brutally swinging that steel chair.
And we see more attacks being directed at the torso.
Really trying to drain as much stamina as possible.
Looking to go up high.
Perched up top.
A diving knee drop. Brock must be phased after this string of action.
You don't see. Taking flight.
Oh, God.
Knee meets face.
Taking a chip. Triangle armbar, submission hold in. This might just do it. This might just end it all.
There is no mercy being shown. Wrenching deep into the...
He lets his opponent out of the submission.
Yeah, but who knows what damage has been done. I wasn't sure Punk could keep up with Lesnar's hits, but here we are.
Two aggressive stars, so well matched, not in terms of physicality, but mentality.
And CM Punk is in control.
Punk is determined right now. back elbow completely cuts them off.
Float over neck breaker.
Picture perfect.
Avoided any damage.
Brock, good timeout time. Kimura lock is in.
CM Punk on the verge of submitting. This is unreal.
I can't believe Punk may tap out. This is good. Hey, look at this. Kimura lock. Nowhere to go but perhaps. Oh, my God. They
Caught with the low blow.
And remember, guys, this is the no disqualification. And this is just the worst position Punk can. We have a pin. Shoulders are down. Yeah, no. He doesn't get the 3.
How?
Punk avoids the attack.
Hooked up. DDT.
He wriggles out of the danger zone there. Eyes are fixed, looking to victimize his target.
Ooh, and he stops that offense.
Ooh, down low and down he goes.
Gets lifted into position.
Gone to sleep. Will that sew this up for Punk?
There's 2. Brock's done. CM Punk overcame the beast, and Paul Heyman schemes.
The winner of this match, CM Punk!
What a moment for CM Punk, proving the doubters, proving Paul Heyman wrong. On his own, with no one backing him up, CM Punk is still the best in the world.
Not even a beast can stand in his way. Defeating Lesnar, showing up Heyman. This is the ultimate moment of vindication for CM Punk. Enjoy it, Punk. Drew McIntyre steps inside hell for the third time in his career.
From Ayr, Scotland, weighing in at 275 pounds, Drew McIntyre!
He's yet to win this matchup. Most notably, he lost the WWE Championship to Randy Orton in the cell 4 years ago. Tonight, Drew McIntyre hopes to end that losing streak and CM Punk's career. You know, Corey, another interesting statistic. Drew McIntyre made his premium live event debut 15 years and 1 day ago. Ironically, in the Hell in a Cell premium live event. Oh, how Drew McIntyre has come so far from that day.
It has been a complete...
Corey, CM Punk in his career is 2-2 in Hell in a Cell matches, but this is his first time in the cell in nearly 11 years. Right here in Atlanta, CM Punk actually had a Hell in a Cell match and walked out victorious.
Yeah, but with all the disdain between Punk and McIntyre, I will be surprised to see anybody walking out of this structure in one piece tonight.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And there's really no room to mince words. These men want to end each other's careers. They want to maim each other. They want to send each other to the hospital.
Well, if sending your opponent to the emergency room is the prime objective, I can't think of a more suitable setting. Punk has to tap into that side of himself tonight if he wants to walk out of the cell or out of Atlanta at all. Hate is a word we don't use a lot around WWE because there's a certain amount of respect between most competitors. But there is no other word I can use to describe what CM Punk and Drew McIntyre have for each other.
These two have vowed to destroy each other, to end each other's careers here at Hell in a Cell.
The final match in an epic trilogy. I don't know. Sky high. Cross body from the top.
Climbing up the corner.
From above!
From the top.
Diving double axe handle.
Consecutive high-risk maneuvers, and the pace of this match has certainly picked up.
Forge that off. What a response.
This fight will not go down as a 5-star wrestling classic, that is for sure. These men want to punish and maim one another.
Limited only by the confines of the cell and their own imaginations.
Very few men are ever the same when they walk out of this structure.
Uh-oh, bringing out some furniture, looking to go big. Going blow for blow, each one getting stiffer.
Giving up now is not an option. They have to finish this.
No end in sight to this exchange.
The willpower, the sheer guts of these two. Oof. You can feel the contact, and so does the WWE Universe.
Clearly now being fueled by a righteous fury, and this bloodthirsty crowd is loving it.
Corey, you probably know CM Punk better than any of us. You've seen Punk. You've seen the good and the bad side of this man.
Yeah, but even myself, I don't know what Punk is truly capable of. I've never been trapped inside Hell in a Cell with CM Punk. Listen, this may not be the man CM Punk wants to be, but this is who CM Punk has been. Who CM Punk is in his heart. No fear, no hope. Fight tonight like there's no tomorrow, because for Punk, there may not be.
And the same goes for McIntyre.
You're absolutely right.
McIntyre said, Punk, you think you're supernatural, but you are nothing but a man. Taking the brutal route and annihilating his opponent and the table.
Using the chair with no caution at all.
Bang! No doubt about it. This is just adding extreme insult to injury. Just wailing away with that weapon like there's no tomorrow. This is getting damn dangerous.
Oh, looking like a rugby match with that tackle.
It's never been a matter of self-preservation with anybody I've seen step in the ring with CM Punk. McIntyre has made it abundantly clear he wants to end Punk's career, ruin Punk's life tonight.
And Punk looks like he wants to do the same to McIntyre.
Listen, Punk said, despite the best efforts of my family to stop me from going into this matchup, he says, I can't afford a Hell in a Cell match at this point in my career, but if this means the end of my career, so be it, because I have to end Drew McIntyre.
Well, that just speaks volumes to how deeply under the skin of CM Punk McIntyre managed to get. Boom! Impressive awareness from him. CM Punk now connects with a Uranagi, and textbook CM Punk Anaconda vice grip.
And look at how tight a grip. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it. Glasgow kiss.
Drew has to be looking for that kill shot right now. He has Punk right where he wants it.
Ooh, a direct headshot. Just sickening.
Punk dodges out in Claymore connects.
That might be all Drew needs. Cover. And he's still in the game.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
And now McIntyre's at a loss as his mind races to rethink his attack. He finds a counter.
Opponent lifted up. Jaw, meet knee. GTS connects.
Drew is completely out of it.
Hoisted up high here. The goal sweep. GTS from Punk.
Now CM Punk needs to end this.
Putting his opponent into the crosshairs. Oh, smacked with the wrench.
Suplex, what a way to capitalize on the mistake. And you notice the black armband on the left bicep of McIntyre. He told us he was wearing that tonight because this was Punk's funeral. He was wearing black out of, quote, respect for CM Punk.
McIntyre also wanted to offer his apologies in advance for what he does to the straight-edge superstar.
Certainly a master stroke of mind games. We'll find out if Drew McIntyre can do what Punk claimed. Did McIntyre summon the devil himself, or has Drew been successful in clouding Punk's headspace? Is Punk's psyche all over the place because he's clouded by rage?
McIntyre is getting dismantled.
Punk finding the will to turn. Uh-oh.
McIntyre counters with power. And let's not forget the obsession Drew McIntyre had with Punk and what Punk has cost McIntyre on a number of occasions. That being the World Championship, including at WrestleMania.
An eye for an eye, Punk would say. Just karma for McIntyre, who injured Punk, costing him an opportunity at WrestleMania.
Drew's own wife has become second best in his heart. That is how deep Drew's hatred for CM Punk runs.
Boom! What an uppercut.
Drew McIntyre showing everyone why we call him the Scottish Psychopath.
Returning to the ring now. Glasgow kiss. Hit on CM Punk. 3. No, he kicked out.
The referee's count was as close as it gets to 3. That was a 2.9 there.
And now he gets back into the ring.
Face first.
Setting up. On the Koji clutch locked in.
It looks like the Scottish...
Trying to escape, and yes, the hold is broken. Not so fast. Hurricanrana. It's about to be locked in. Here we go, guys. And he locks in a perfectly applied sharpshooter. One last gasp effort, and that'll do it.
Kimura.
The Kimura.
Kimura lock cinched in. Body wrap. This could be over.
Good luck getting out of this. I guess that's...
Claymore out of nowhere.
CM Punk doesn't know where he is.
Goes for the pin. Wow, just barely making it out.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
That was supposed to be it, and no one is more shocked right now than McIntyre.
We all knew this wasn't going to be a 5-star wrestling classic.
An incredible match. Can't call it a fight. This has been an out-and-out brawl. Oof, causing some serious wear and tear to the leg.
Just ejected from the ring. And the action has shifted now into that dangerous area between the ring and the walls of the cell. Oh my God, no. He just snapped the beam that holds the cell wall. That's solid steel. And he's climbing up the godforsaken cell.
Climbing the cell wall, and the whole WWE Universe is on edge now.
He's made it to the top.
What's his plan now? He's on the top of the cage. One misstep and it could be over.
He got himself in this situation, but how does he get himself out? Seems like he no longer wants to be looking down from the steel structure.
Big punch finds its mark.
He's able to counter that.
Oh, solid form.
He's making his way up this hellish structure.
This is a man possessed. He's just being reckless. Climbing the cell, and he makes a bad situation even more dangerous. Standing on top of the cell, looking out over the entire WWE Universe.
I wonder if he's starting to regret making that climb.
Good God!
You gotta be kidding me!
What possesses you to jump from the 20-foot cell?
The demonic structure pushes people to a dark place. Back into the ring here.
CM Punk rallying the crowd behind him.
Uranagi by Punk. He turns it into the anaconda. A couple of knees there. That'll get him out of it.
Leaning him against the turnbuckle right here.
Oh, what a quick answer. Beautiful neckbreaker after the float over.
That was pretty. Getting back to his feet, but might want to reconsider.
Punk missed with a wrench and a low blow by McIntyre.
Remember, that is completely legal. It is distasteful, but it's highly effective, and all the wind knocked out of Punk's sails.
Who cares about being tasteful when you're locked inside of Hell in a Cell, Wade? Drew McIntyre came here to destroy Punk once and for all.
And now McIntyre going to introduce the steel steps into this matchup. The Scottish Warrior, this Terminator, just destroying Punk.
Well, you wanted hell, Punk? You're getting hell. You are locked in there, no escape, and your demise may be imminent.
Punk trying to summon the will to continue, and what does McIntyre have inside of that little bag, gentlemen?
I can only imagine what this sicko has in mind.
The Scottish psychopath cooking up something dastardly, no doubt.
Oh my God, the disrespect.
Adding insult to injury.
Those are the beads of Punk's bracelet.
We're the beads of Punk's bracelet. And McIntyre now looking to just finally put Punk away. No!
McIntyre might have just broken his back.
Oh, God, the sharp edge of that steel digging in to the lower back of McIntyre, who may be crippled. And now with the upper hand is CM Punk.
This is one of the most brutal matches I've ever witnessed inside Hell in a Cell.
Punk trying to shove those beads down McIntyre's throat. Here it comes, the end.
GTS connects. Cover off the go-to-sleep by Punk. And he got him. What a win, what a match.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
CM Punk earned this victory.
Such a drawn-out, heated rivalry, but finally conquering McIntyre is CM Punk.
Seth freaking Rollins is motivated as we've ever seen him. This is personal.
The people are singing Rollins' song. This is Rollins' battle cry as he heads to war with CM Punk.
From Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 225.
And this capacity crowd just exploded. They know exactly what time it is.
From Chicago, Illinois, weighing in at 218 pounds, CM Punk!
And this is CM Punk's first singles. A magical feeling in the air as Seth freaking Rollins faces off against a man who has become his arch nemesis, CM Punk. Two men who are beloved by the WWE Universe for their incredible talent and work ethic.
However, there is absolutely no love lost between these two men. Two absolute legends in their own right, but where Rollins carried this company for the past 10 years, Punk went to MMA. He went to other companies and he talked harshly about WWE, all before being welcomed back, soaring. A hard blow to the mug.
Oh, and he gets discarded out of the ring. And he exits the ring.
Better watch the count. Delivered into the barricade.
Traveling into the crowd now.
Have to be mindful of the count, though.
Clearing the desk off.
Better get to safety, boys.
Oh, colliding with a barricade. Tossed into the crowd.
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his...
From the top. Dangerous position for the referee there.
Attempting high-risk move after high-risk move at a breakneck pace.
Inverted DDT.
Rollins did it. Seth Rollins just beat CM Punk. Survivor Series 2023. The utter dismay on the face of Rollins when CM Punk returned, when hell froze over. These emotions have been building up inside Seth Rollins for the last 14 months.
Seth Rollins says he's fighting for this company, says he couldn't believe that CM Punk verbally tried to tear this place down over the 10 years that he was gone, only to be embraced the way he was when he returned.
Tonight, Rollins intends on extracting this demon from his soul and WWE altogether.
If Seth freaking Rollins wants to finally earn a high-profile victory over CM Punk, he's going to have to do everything in his power to resist Punk's mind games.
Well, I agree with that sentiment, Wade, but come on. Let's not pretend that Punk's immune to the psychological attacks the Architect is capable of.
Indeed, guys, Rollins and Punk are two masters at getting under the skin of their opponents. The big question is, who can execute on their plans first? CM Punk has been very public about the many injuries that Rollins has suffered over the years. He'll no doubt be looking to target those areas tonight.
Rollins' neck, his lower back, that surgically repaired knee. Look, you can even see the brace. There's no doubt that Rollins is something of a moving target tonight, at least in Punk's eyes. But Rollins can target Punk too. Don't forget about that triceps injury from last year, because Rollins definitely has it.
This rivalry has been brewing for years and escalating for months. Rollins was seething upon Punk's return at Survivor Series 2023, remembering the years that Punk spent disparaging WWE.
And the tensions grew when Rollins was a special guest referee at SummerSlam last year, counting the pinfall victory for Drew McIntyre over Punk.
Both men with ample reason to despise the other. Now Punk and Rollins finally get to take out all their frustration tonight, using that barricade with great effect.
Holy meet the barricade.
He saw that one coming.
Oh, did you hear that?
Punk famously said the night after he returned to WWE, quote, "I'm not here to make friends. I'm here to make money." He said he doesn't care what others think of him anymore, and he's proven it true thus far.
That may be true, Corey. A master on the microphone like Punk doesn't often let words of others get to him, but certain actions can still set this man off. Of that, I am sure.
Indeed, we saw Punk lash out at Drew McIntyre recently when the Scottish Warrior stole the bracelet given to Punk by one of his biggest fans that bears the name of Punk's wife and their dog. Rollins can find something similar to set Punk off. It could give him the mental advantage tonight. Into the barricade. Oh, my! Amazing action so far in the main event of an historic episode of Monday Night Raw. We've seen so many unforgettable moments tonight as the show makes its debut on the biggest streaming service in the world.
And I can think of no matchup more worthy of this show's main event than two generational talents in the form of CM Punk and Seth freaking Rollins.
Given the major stakes in this match and the high-profile nature of this event, I expect a lot of leeway from the official in this match. Nobody wants to see this one end in a count-out or disqualification. Crashing into the barricade with such force!
And Punk making it his way back to the ring. He's out of the ring. What does he have in mind now?
Getting back to his feet, trying to fight on, but it might taking flight.
Oh, colliding with the barricade. And he re-enters into the ring. Piercing chop. Gentlemen, here's an astonishing fact. This is CM Punk's first match on Raw in almost 11 years.
The last time Punk competed on WWE's flagship show, it was a week before the 2014 Royal Rumble. And in a little more than 4 weeks, both men will take part in the 2025 Royal Rumble with the aim to earn a main event spot at WrestleMania 41.
I'd say either of these men has a good chance at claiming a main event spot at WrestleMania if they don't destroy each other first.
Corey, I don't have my notes handy. Who did Punk last face on Raw?
It says here he now works with office supplies.
Turns it around. Oh, my goodness. What a double-handed chop.
You've always got to be on your toes in WWE, even if... Punk now lifting.
Uh-oh. Fires back with a crucial elbow. Looks like the referee's count is drawing things back to the ring. He gets back into the ring.
The ref's count continues. He better hustle back into the ring. Connects off the springboard.
And he's going to the outside, which will start a count out.
Nimbly moving into a schoolboy.
Reverses the pin, shoulders down. No idea what he's planning here.
Yeah, I don't think it's anything good, Cole. In the corner, has to find a way out of there. Both arms hooked.
Pedigree. That patented high-impact offense from the visionary. Punk's completely rattled now.
Seth Rollins. Oh, Seth Rollins with a massive stomp.
Will that close Punk
Into the
out?
cover. He stays alive. He stays alive.
You cannot kill CM Punk. Somehow, some way, Punk will always find a way to survive and continue fighting.
Seth Rollins in deep thought, hoping to conjure one last move to win this. Ooh! Oh! Stepping out of the ring here. Force the move by throwing an elbow into the midsection.
Oh, my!
Working the leg with that move. Oh, heavy contact into the steel steps.
That'll turn your lights out. And he tosses him back in now. Heading to the top now.
Wants to finish this.
Here we go. Caught with the lariat. Hit on CM Punk. Digging deep for a kick out.
Not an easy escape, but staying alive for the moment here. Punk now with a quick duck under and a Uranagi converts it into the Anaconda Vice.
Can the Visionary hang up?
And wait a second. Interesting turn of events here.
Yeah, he just released the hold, and I'm racking my brain wondering why.
Evades the attack, and not a moment too soon.
Taking things to the outside, but got to make sure to heed the officials' count. Hey, WWE Universe, be prepared for some guests.
And CM Punk looking for support from the crowd.
And going amongst the crowd now.
But remember, countouts are active in this match. What a reversal.
Punk sidesteps out of that.
Seth Rollins, vintage Falcon Arrow.
That's what I love about WWE. There's no telling where the matches will go.
He's getting back to the ring, looks like. And Rollins looking to keep things going back in the ring.
Seth Rollins just goading his opponent.
The referee is so close to calling a countout.
And he chooses to leave the ring.
He's heading to the outside. Better watch for the referee's count. Headed out of the ring, but the count is looming.
Heading right out in the crowd for whatever reason.
Taking this fight into the whole WWE Universe.
Let's hope everyone gives them enough room out there.
Inverted DDT connects.
Getting away from the unwashed masses and back to ringside.
And he comes in under the ropes now.
Headed out of the ring now. Now entering the raucous crowd. Just don't forget about the referee's count.
High rent district for CM Punk. And CM Punk to Rollins off the crossbody. Rollins, though, able to roll through.
Just amazing power and timing from Seth Rollins. We've seen it throughout his career. And now, catching CM Punk with a GTS. Punk rather fortuitously rolling all the way to the outside to safety. Although in hot pursuit now, Seth Rollins.
And Rollins limping around the ring, favoring his leg.
I hit your move. They sing my song. All of this.
And now just mocking and having his way with Punk.
Rollins has waited for this moment for far, far too long. This victory is going to be one of the sweet... Wait a minute!
Oh my goodness! Cover! Isn't it up? And a kick out!
While catching Seth Rollins with his own stomp. And coming within a millisecond of victory here.
And Punk not done yet. Pounding away on Rollins. Frustration setting in.
I mean, years of bad blood and verbal jousts between these two are about to come to a head.
Seth able to counter GTS. Looking to deliver one of his own.
Oh, and he connected.
And Punk kicks out. I don't know if it's resiliency, I don't know if it's sheer instinct, but I do know that tonight, CM Punk will not allow Rollins to be the better man. The Visionary put every ounce of passion into that move. Rollins waiting in the corner. Here it comes. Stop. We've seen this win matches for Rollins.
That might have done it. This could be it. And a kick out.
There is that legendary fighting spirit of Punk on full display.
Rollins is starting to lose his temper. He needs to put that aside and refocus. Good technique reversing Rollins.
Check out the springboard. Wow, springboard attack.
And again, the torso is the target here.
Clearly attacking that area is the strategy tonight. Seth Rollins, CM Punk. These two men, two absolute titans in this industry. Similar in so many ways. They're both putting everything on the line tonight, battling with everything they have.
And this capacity Monday Night Raw crowd, no doubt, knows that they are watching an instant classic unfold between these two right before their very eyes.
This is a situation you want to avoid.
That spells doom for Rollins.
Uh-oh!
Bang! A springboard cross body.
Threw caution to the wind, and it paid off big time.
Being carried around now.
Go to sleep! It's all Punk's for the taking.
And he tosses him back in now. Rollins.
Here is your winner, CM Punk.
What a fight, what a night, and what a win. CM Punk once again showing why he is indeed the best in the world.
This truly was a battle between two men at the absolute top of the mountain when it comes to professional wrestling. This really could have gone either way a number of times, but in the end, Punk had Rollins' number.
Yeah, but don't think this is over for Rollins. If anything, this result is only going to enrage him even more, set him off even more on his self-imposed crusade against CM Punk.